Class 10 exercise 3.6 was going on with you all children. We had done first few parts and now I am taking up sixth part here children. Okay, see, if you observe, fifth and sixth are somewhat similar. In the sixth one, the first step that you do will bring it to the form that fifth one is. So that is why I have done sixth, and likewise you'll obtain fifth part and then you can proceed to solve this as well. Okay. Now see children, what you have here is they have given you these two equations. 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy. Okay, so what we have done is we have divided this throughout by xy. Take it that way, or you say xy has been taken to the left hand side. So if it was in numerator here being multiplied, here it will go and divide. यहाँ हम खाली constant छोड़ रहे. Equation में यही होता है, variable one side, constant the other side. So we've removed xy from here, dividing it by xy, or maybe taking xy to left hand side, whichever way you understand. Now see, this is in the same form as the fifth question was given to you. Okay, now next step would be you will separate the denominator. Same way for the second equation we've done the same, taking xy to left hand side. Okay, next step is we are separating the denominators here. Okay, this 6x also had denominator xy and 3y also had denominator xy. So if you separate it children, here what would happen? X and x would cancel out and you will be left with 6 upon y. So hence you are getting here only 6 upon y because your x and x will get cancelled. Likewise here your y and y will get cancelled, so 3 upon x bachega. Okay, so the given equation reduces to this form. Same way in the next equation. Okay, 2x upon xy, x cancelled, 2 upon y. Likewise 4y upon xy, y cancelled, 4 upon x is equal to 5. Now we have again the variables in denominator, so our substitution, this comes in the simple form that we have dealt with already, taking 1 upon y, 1 upon y, both of them have y in denominator, 1 upon y as a, 1 upon x will be taken as b. So this equation would now become 6a. कोएफिशिएंट अपनी जगह में रहता है. ओके, वेरिएबल जो था उसको हमने 1 upon y को a रखा है. 6 was in numerator, it will remain in numerator. If it any variable is constant is in denominator, it will remain in denominator. Constants do not change their place. So the equation will become 6a plus 3b is equal to 6, and the other one 2a plus 4b is equal to 5. Now here children there is a slight usually we have x first and then y. So here you had y first. So if you want to avoid confusion, you can take 1 by x as a, 1 by y as b. That is upon your understanding and totally upon your concentration. You just need to concentrate. अगर आपने यहाँ y पहले देख के 1 upon y को a बोला है, keep that in mind कि a is actually 1 upon y. ये जल्दीबाजी में confusion में what happens is xy then ab like that. So you relate that a would be 1 upon x. Okay, that can also be done. You could have changed the position, you could have written this in front, this later. So it's totally upon your convenience. Okay, that you'll see. Alright children, so the equations became now the first one 6a plus 3b is equal to 6, second one 2a plus 4b is equal to 5. Now these are simple equations which we can think of solving, for which what we are doing is this equation, see 3, 6, 3 and 6, all of them are divisible by 3. So I have reduced that equation a bit. Dividing by 3, this will become 2a plus b is equal to 2. The smaller the coefficient, the easier our work. Okay, now this and this equation together I'll deal with, which is going to be quite easy because you have 2a here as well as here. Subtracting the two equations, your a would get eliminated easily. So I have done equation 2 minus equation 1. So ये सारे minus हो जाएंगे. So plus 2a minus 2a cancelled. Plus 4b minus b will give you 3b left. Then you had 5 here. This will become minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. So your b becomes 3 upon 3, which is 1. Okay, you all know how that much of calculation you can do. Okay, now again b was for our calculation convenience, but we were supposed to find value of x and y. So we'll put back value of b. b was 1 upon x. So b की जगह आ जाएगा 1 upon x, which is 1. So its reciprocal is also 1. Okay. Now we'll proceed to find our second variable, putting the value of b. So if you put value of b, which was taken out as 1. In any of the equation, I have done it in equation 1. So it was 2a plus b, we have evaluated as 1 is equal to 2. So 2a is equal to 1 will go to the other side, 2 minus 1. So a will become 2 minus 1 is 1, and this 2 will come in denominator on the right hand side. So a will come out to be 1 by 2, and our a was 1 by y. Okay, a was 1 by y. So from here 1 by y is 1 by 2, reciprocating y is equal to 2. Hence the values of x and y we have obtained. Next children, if you see 7th and 8th part are again somewhat similar. Okay, so I'm solving the 8th one for you on the same line. 7th one can be tried. Okay, so okay, for the 8th one, these were your two equations, 1 upon 3x plus y and plus of 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 3 by 4. In the next one, 1 upon 2, 3x plus y. Now you have 3x plus y here as well as 3x plus y here. Same things. Okay, and then 3x minus y and 3x minus y. Again the same. Okay, so naturally these we are going to take as a, I was taking a and b till now just for a change to make it clear that you can suppose it as any of the variable. I have taken u and v this time. Okay, you can proceed with taking a and b as well. So 1 upon 3x plus y has been taken as u, this one has been taken as v. So this simply becomes u plus v is equal to 3 by 4. The other one, यहाँ ये 2 देखो, अब ये डिनोमिनेटर में था, इसको चेंज नहीं करेंगे हम, this will remain where it was. It's only 1 upon 3x plus y which will be replaced by u. So it will become u upon 2, likewise v upon 2 as well. So minus of v upon 2 was minus 1 by 8. Okay, now obviously you have fraction here, so you can proceed in this manner also, but if you introduce integers there, work becomes easy. So I've taken cross multiplying 4 to this side. We can write this equation as 4u plus 4v. This 4 has to be multiplied with this whole in bracket. So u and v both will increase 4 times. So 4u plus 4v is equal to 3 is our first equation, and from here this 2 is common denominator, can be cross multiplied to the other side. So 2 upon 8 बन जा रहा है, which is giving you 1 upon 4. Again ये 4 denominator में आ गया था. So you can cross multiply it as 4u minus 4v is equal to only minus 1 remains here. Okay, children, if you want you can leave this as u plus v is equal to 3 by 4, and यहाँ से आ गया था u minus v is minus 1 upon 4. तो denominator same है, तो it won't be much difficulty for you adding this. Okay, so it's your choice. If you want you can leave it as fraction or maybe cross multiply and introduce integers. Okay, now we'll proceed to solve these equation 1 and 2 to find our u and v first. Okay, so this was our first equation, this was our second. What we are doing is here we are adding them simply because you have plus 4v and you had minus 4v. So adding them simply, plus 4u becomes 8u, 4v minus 4v gets cancelled, and 3 minus 1 gives you 2 on the right hand side. Okay, so your u from here will be 2 upon 8, which is 1 by 4. Okay, which later we'll proceed to put the value because our question was to find x and y. Anyways, first we are taking out v from here now. After u evaluated, we can find v from any of the equation. So I have put the value in first equation. So it was 4u. U we have taken out as 1 by 4. Okay, so 4 into u plus 4v is equal to 3. So 4 into 1 by 4 becomes 1. Taken to the other side, 3 minus 1 becomes 2. So 2 upon 4. So your v is coming out to be 1 by 2. Now we'll go back to our x and y's. So our u, which was 1 upon 3x plus y, came out to be 1 by 4. Our v, which was 1 upon 3x minus y, came out to be 1 by 2. तो अब हम वापस क्या कर रहे हैं, ये u and v दोनों की वैल्यूज रख दे रहे हैं in terms of x and y to find our x and y. Okay, obviously again now cross multiplying or reciprocating, this is our one equation and this is the other, which again you have to solve to find x and y. So you had a plus y there and a minus y here, so simply add these two equations. So if you add those two equations, 3x, that becomes 6x, plus y minus y would cancel out, 4 plus 2, 6. So x is equal to 6 upon 6, which is 1. So first variable x is coming out to be 1. Putting the value of x in any of the equation, say in this one I have done third. So y is equal to 4. This will come here as minus of 3 into x was 1. So y is also coming out to be 1.